So tell us, Steve, how did you get into photography? Like, maybe tell us a little bit of that.
So I basically started off as an absolute brand new beginner, just picked up a camera and just started taking photos of absolutely everything. Just anything that I thought, oh, that might be interesting, it might be good.
Yeah.
Then over time, like as I've got more used to the camera settings,
Yeah.
Especially out here in Uganda, like I've been actually, Tommy's been working with me trying to get the manual settings right.
Okay.
And so now I've slowly got used to how the manual settings work on my particular camera.
Yeah.
And that's given me more of a confidence boost on that.
I wonder, I'm taller than you, by the way, but in the camera it looks like you're taller than me.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. Yoga everybody, Ray Moses here, and welcome to the Ray Moses Show. Today we have an amazing guest, and his name is Steve. So Steve, welcome to the Ray Moses Show. Maybe
cheers, man.
you introduce yourself to the amazing viewers out there. And you tell us like where you're coming from.
Yeah, so I'm Steve, and I'm from the UK. My district is based down in Devon. So from there, like the climate's very different to here. So in general, UK, it's wet and it's miserable. Like here, bright, sunny. It's just, the vibe's a lot better as well.
Yeah.
Back home, it's more like mountainous terrain. So
Okay.
like taking photos and the challenges are completely different out there.
Oh.
It's
So,
nice to be here.
so like, what brings you to Uganda? Like, how did you find yourself down here in Uganda?
So we actually got an invitation from Tommy, he's a superb photographer.
Yeah.
And I've basically learned most of my stuff from him, especially when staying in Uganda.
Yeah.
So we've actually been doing Sleep Well project,
Yeah.
Think People, Think Story.
Yeah.
And so it's also given us the opportunity of myself and with the group as well to actually build our skills on the camera. There's some really good lads like Ross, Tommy, and a few others as well who are getting really into the camera.
Yeah.
We're loving it.
Yeah. So tell us, Steve, how did you get into photography? Like, maybe tell us a little bit of that.
So I basically started off as an absolute brand new beginner, just picked up a camera and just started taking photos of absolutely everything. Just anything that I thought, oh, that might be interesting, it might be good.
Yeah.
Then over time, like as I've got more used to the camera settings,
Yeah.
Especially out here in Uganda, like I've been actually, Tommy's been working with me trying to get the manual settings right.
Okay.
And so now I've slowly got used to how the manual settings work on my particular camera.
Yeah.
And that's given me more of a confidence boost on that. So I can try more different things, different angles, and trying to get that right. And again, it's the fact that you can keep learning, you can keep doing stuff. There'll be times where it's like you go off, you take a shot, and I might have to take an absolute dozen just until I get that right shot.
I think that's a really good advice. You guys, like, if you're starting off your photography journey, like, you have to take like a few more photos at least, like you said, a few more dozens. Like, you know, you can't just do it in one take. You need to have more photos so that when you come to editing, you're able to have options, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so tell us, do you do filmmaking too? Like, do you do videography or something?
So I've literally just brought like an Insta 360.
Yeah.
So it's basically a camera that you can see all the way around you.
Yeah.
It's just just having a go, seeing what each camera does, because each camera has a specific thing that it does.
Yeah.
So for my camera, like taking standard photos, I use a Canon 740.
Yeah.
Just because like close-ups are really good.
Yeah.
And then for like the video and stuff, that's again, this is brand new for me. So like just having a go with the Insta360, seeing what it does, and trying to do little videos and stuff. Of that.
Yeah. Oh,
but again, pretty much all based on this trip, just because it's a perfect opportunity.
So for the time you've been in Uganda, like, what have you learned? Like the people, like the environment here, like what new things have you learned so far?
I think the first one was definitely like the climate.
Yeah.
Compared to back in the UK, again, it's cold, wet, and miserable during this time.
Yeah.
Come out here and it's boiling hot being right on the equator. So it's like we've all been trying. We've spent like the past week, our first week here, trying to get used to the climate. So of course, bit of a tan, bit of sunburn. So we're still still getting used to that.
Yeah, I'm normal.
No, a little bit.
I don't feel any impact of the sun, you know, like we are used, like it's just, we are used there. Growing up here, it's just, you know, something that we are used to it. Like the sun is hot. Some seasons, we have like 2 seasons. We have the rainy season and then the hot season, the sunny season. So basically, the rainy season is when you get really a lot of rain. Then the hot season is more like summer. That's when the sun is really, you know, hot. And you've basically come. The sunny season and it's burning you really hard. Sorry, man.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'll put some more sun cream on here. You're all good.
Like, how did you start your photography journey?
So my dad started off like, even literally, whenever me and my family went over to like different places, or like we got into like rally cars and racing, so he would take his camera along and do snippets of us doing that. And from there on, it was like, wherever we go, he would always have a camera. And so like we'd always stand like a good few minutes, like my dad taking so many photos, and then we would have to redo it over and over again until he had the right perfect photo. And then now as I've got older, like I didn't appreciate it at the time. But now that I've got older and now I've picked up my own camera, it's like, it's good fun. It's a good learning experience. You don't always get the right shot, but again, you can learn from that. And when you have got that right photo, even if it's not exact, that's still a really good memory. So it's like we've always been down on the Nile behind us.
By the way, we're just right at the Nile River. I'll show you guys.
So we've been down at the River Nile, and we've been taking some photos, we've been doing some videos, and like some of those shots, even if they don't come out well, we've got an awesome memory, and the people that we've met here, like teaching us stuff as well. That's always going to stay with us, especially the rest of my life anyway.
That's really nice. So tell me, like, how do you take like photography? Like, do you do it as a business? Do you do it as a hobby? Or what's like your future plan for photography?
So for me at the minute, it's an amateur hobby. So it's literally just going off and traveling, and if there's something that I think, or even if it's like the most littlest thing, it could be like it could be a flower, it could be a plant, it could be literally just a little stream. Then anything up to like doing landscapes. So for me, just taking photos and trying to see what you can do, like changing the settings and having a laugh with that. So for me, it's just a hobby at the minute. Future plans, it all coincides with my job at the minute. So like I teach kayak and I teach climbing, and the photography side goes hand in hand with that, with like the traveling.
That's really nice.
So it's quite, for me, in like traveling, it's a little bit easier. At least then doing different things and able to get into some spots that the average person probably won't want to go in.
That's really nice. So for the people viewing out there, maybe can you tell them, like, someone who is beginning their photography journey, maybe tell them something, like maybe a word of advice, or like, you know, something.
Best advice is probably, even if it's like a group of you, or if it's just by your own, even if it's simply just borrowing a camera, it could be the most basic camera, just to get out there, have a go, see what you think. If some people on this trip, especially from our group, we've got we've got a decent sized group. But so some of us have been really interested into taking portraits of families, and we've been doing like our projects and stuff. We got guys that like doing landscapes. We got guys that like doing micro photography. And it's trying the best advice, like trying to figure out what you enjoy. So it can literally be the most smallest thing up to the biggest thing.
That's really nice. I wonder, I'm taller than you, by the way, but in the camera it looks like you're taller than me. I don't understand why. So like, have you like loved, what have you loved most about Uganda?
I think like staying in the village in Ginger has always been, like staying in the village, meeting the people, and Ginger has always had a place for me, I reckon. Especially because I've always been into my kayaking. So with the River Nile right behind us, like getting out on the water and kayaking. That's been awesome.
Yeah.
Going down the
I hope
rapids and stuff.
you didn't get injured. Because most people do get injured. Like sometimes I'm not scaring anyone. I'm just telling you guys. So yeah, that's really nice. Like you know you're doing that, and like it's an amazing thing doing photography.
Oh yeah.
And like I would advise you to get into videography too. You know.
Yeah.
Like it's another level. Like it's something that's really nice and
it's
amazing and cool. You know.
Something new to learn, something to try.
So what softwares do you use for editing your photos?
I actually use, I don't with my edits, it's actually an edit that's come onto my laptop. So it's like a Snapfish I basically use off my laptop. And then for the Insta360, there's I was using the Insta360 app.
Okay.
Which came with a camera that you can download. And then Angus, one of our guys from our team, from the team, he suggested VPN for like video editing, which I've literally just downloaded it. I think it's about a week ago now, something like that. So I've been trying to sort out the bits on that. So at least then when you play a video, instead of having like a photo, it goes. You then got to have like a boring transition thing. You can put cool little bits and pieces in and have like a good soundtrack over the top, which works really well.
For me, I used like Premiere Pro and Final Cut, and I started learning DaVinci Resolve too. So I would advise you guys to use those softwares for videos and photos. I use Photoshop and then Adobe Lightroom. So you should check it out. Man, it was nice hosting you in the Brave Moses show. Thanks so much.
Mate, that's no worries. This is brand new. It's all part of a learning experience. It's been awesome. It's good.
What you've spoken in the channel, you know, will help 1 or 2 or 3 or a million or a billion, viewers out there to pursue their dream, because the purpose of this show is to help you take one step at a time to realize this dream that, you know, maybe you'd be fearing, or like you'd be like fearing to pursue it. So let's go and let's do it. Let's pursue our dreams. And it's just everything is possible in this world. You just need to keep moving forward, and man, there's nothing that is impossible. Thank you so much for watching. If this video is adding value to you, may you please subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell below, and like and share this video. And thank you so much. Wi-Fi high five. Wi-Fi high five. And peace. Love you so much. See you in the next video.